Okay. Okay, Joy here wants to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I know you're Native American, and I wanted to know which nation you are part of.
Okay. I'm enrolled. Well, my full blood is I'm a Sioux, Nez Perce, Cherokee, and Creek. I also have some French and Dutch in me as well. But I'm enrolled Sioux up in Fort Peck Indian Reservation up there in Montana. So I used to live around there. I have family up there. But yeah, I'm enrolled Sioux. Might have heard about them. They were Dances with Wolves, you know. Those were the Sioux.
Okay, I got another question here. She's Melanie.
Yeah.
She wants to know what's the funniest, the funniest thing about being Sam.
Oh, probably hanging out with the boys. The rest of Wolfpack. They're a fun crew. They, you know, we're pretty. I mean, we joke around a lot on set, but you know, when the cameras they say action, we're dead serious. You know, we came in to work, and you know, we're pretty professional. But between that, we joke and laugh around a lot. And it's fun with them. I'm really happy I can hang out with those guys because they're just a really eccentric crew. You got Bronson, who's a joker. Alex is more of a kind of a hothead in a way, but he's not really. I mean, he's a really cool guy. And then you got Kyle, who's really quiet, and we all just fit. We all have a good chemistry, and I really love those guys.
Okay, I have another one over here. Princess Leia wants to ask you a question.
Just like, hello.
What is your taste in like books, in music? Like, what would be your preference per se?
I like biography. I like nonfiction. I love nonfiction if I'm reading a book. I just finished one. It took me like 2 days to read. It was called the Hellraisers. It was by what's the author's name? I forget, but it's about the life and inebriated times of Richard Harris, Peter O'Toole, and Richard Burton. It was a fun read. I like nonfiction and music. I'm pretty open to all types of music. Depends on what mood I'm in. You know, sometimes at night we'll play some jazz, or you know, like Radiohead. I like I'm listening to now 5 O'Clock Heroes, Unisex Salon. Who else? Guns N' Roses. You know. I like it all. Nice.
Alrighty, I have a question from Lola. You want to ask?
Have you ever been starstruck yourself? Like, who's your idol?
Ooh, yeah. Well, I would say since I've been in, I've met a lot of famous people, and I met Slash once at one of his events. And I was like a 13-year-old. I acted really uncool. You know? I was trying to keep it cool, you know, not really care, but I shook his hand. First thing I said is, I've been a fan of your music. You can see his eyes glaze over at that point. But they were really nice people. And yeah, and I met Duff McKagan, the bass player for Guns N' Roses, and some of the guys from Jane's Addiction. They were all really nice. They were really nice. I was really, I like hanging out. If I get to meet, I'm pretty, I don't get starstruck by actors for some reason. I'm not big into like, you know, when I meet actors, it's just like, oh, well, we do the same thing. I know what you do. You know, it's just, I don't get turned on by it. But I meet musicians, though. Those are the guys that make me nervous.
Okay, I have a question from Allison. She wants to know, Allison, raise your hand so he can see you. There you go. Okay, she wants to know any advice you have for some inspiring actors.
Ooh, yeah. You know, it's really perseverance. And I do believe, you know, get in, study your craft. But it's very, I've been on thousands and thousands of auditions, and I've only worked 7 times. And so it's very, you know, it's a tough business. It's really tough. You know, if you stick with it, and just, I don't know, for me, it's a lot to do with, I'm very lucky. I just know that I'm a very lucky actor, being a part of this. So, my advice is just, if you're going to do it, make sure you study your craft, and you know, take it pretty seriously, and you know, keep your head on your shoulders.
Alrighty, I have Gabriela here. She wants to know what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you.
Ooh. Embarrassing. It happens on a daily basis, actually. I would say some of the stuff I have to do in auditions. Yeah, some of the stuff I do in auditions, like, you want me to do what? I don't know how. It's sometimes, or, I don't know, really. Yeah, there's too many. I can't think of one. I guess sometimes it's, anytime I think I'm a little too, if I get a little too, like, used to being in where I'm at, something always brings me down. And I'm glad that happens.
All right, Sinai here has another question. How do you feel when you see yourself on the screen?
Oh, it's very weird and uncomfortable. We were at the premiere of New Moon. You know, I'm sitting there with, you know, Alex and, you know, Bronson and Kyle, we're all watching it. We worked really hard on this project. And my scene where I come up and I'm holding Bella and I'm walking through the forest. They just looked at me like, oh, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. You know, and my nipple's about this big. It's just really weird. I don't think I could ever be comfortable watching it. What's funny is that when I'm working though, I'll look at playback if I can look at playback, and it doesn't bother me. Especially if we're working on a scene and the director needs me to do something, or, you know, I'm not achieving what he wants. I don't have problems looking at it, but when it comes to the end product and the music and all that stuff's going in at the end of the product, it's very uncomfortable.
Alrighty, Ayovana here has a question. She wants to know what's the most difficult thing that you did with Sam.
A difficult thing. Probably, it's difficult. Probably the cliff diving scene. Yeah, because I'm scared of heights. And we had that thing, it was pretty far up there. We had to like jump off and land in a big air mattress, like huge for stuntmen, you know. And Bronson and Kyle had no problems doing it, neither did Alex. But I stand up and go, I don't know, guys. Finally, I was able to do it, but that was probably the most difficult thing I've had to do in that project.
Alrighty, Pac-Man has a question here. She wants to know, what motto do you live by?
Motto?
If you have
Ooh, I like my roommate's motto. Go big or go home.
Alright, so one last question over here. Okay, somebody here. Alright, Jeanette wants to know, how do you feel that in such a small country or island, it's so big that they know so much about the whole Twilight thing?
Oh man, it's not surprising. I mean, it's huge. Twilight's huge. I didn't really expect it to be this huge. It's big, and people all over the world know about it. You know, people know. There'll be people who know things I've said in interviews, and I don't remember I said them, or they'll know things I forgot about, and so no, it doesn't surprise me. It's very, you know, I'm glad you guys are really into Twilight. It gives me a job. I'm very happy and grateful for that. But no, it's not surprising at all. It just amazes me that I'm in a part of this huge pop culture phenomenon, and I think it's really, I think it'll hit me actually when it's over. Old, I look back on it, but right now, it's every day is a surprise. It's very surprising. Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Alright, so now we're gonna get a line ready, starting here. So you can guys start, lining up.
Vamos a hacer la fila por acá atrás. Las personas que se van a quedar para la foto.